Good afternoon, YouTube. It is Tuesday, so we all know what that means. It's my top 10. But yet again, I'm going to go off kilter. It's actually going to be about a top 15. But that's just because I love it. My top 10, 15, is actually going to be what I'm looking forward to. And I thought, wow, let's do it month by month. So, what am I looking forward to in May? This is my top 10, but it spread to 15 because there's so much out. It's actually a really good month. So, we'll get that out of the way first. And then I've got some pickups for you to show you as well. For you to show you. That's good English, isn't it? Um, I know it sounds stupid, but I just thought it looked like they were holding hands, so I put them together. Stupid, I don't know why. Right, 10 cool things that are out in May. More. On the 7th of May, we have steelbook versions of Watchmen coming out and a steelbook version of Forrest Gump. Now, I pre-ordered the Forrest Gump. Didn't bother with the Watchmen. I used to have the Watchmen copy where it was that blue guy's face in the disc inside, but the packaging it was in was just crap, so it looked crap. So I got rid of that ages ago. But that's two exclusives on Zavvi, and they're out on the 7th. You can all pre-order those now. Hopefully they're not sold out. 14th of May, we've got The Greatest Showman, which is, of course, Wolverine himself. And what's his name? Oh, God, his name's gone. You know, the one out of Baywatch. I can't, his name's gone. Zac Efron. There you go. I swear I'm shit for brains this week. That's coming out in 4K and as a Blu-ray as well. Now, that does look good, but I don't think that's something I would personally go for on a brand new basis. I'll wait and pick that up a little bit later, I think. One which I really, really, really want, but I cannot justify paying $35.99. The Die Hard collection is coming out as a pack and as a steelbook as well. I think the steelbook there might be a few left at Zavvi, but you know how quickly they go. But that's the entire collection together. So anyone ain't got it, that's definitely worth having a look at. On the 21st, this is where it really starts piling in. Coco is finally out now. That is visually looks amazing. The color palette on that film. That is going to be 3D, a Blu-ray, and there is a steelbook, but I think the steelbook sold out. I know Big Paulie got his hands on one, and that looked beautiful. So jealous of you, Big Paulie. Really jealous of you on that one. The Matrix is hitting us in 4K. So I'm pondering it. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but just how good can that film look? It'd be interesting to see. The Jurassic Park is the 25th anniversary of the original Jurassic Park. So what they've done is upscaled them to 4K and they're releasing them as steelbooks. I haven't checked whether there's any left to pre-order yet, but I mean, you're looking at 100 quid for 4 films. So there's no way I can justify that ever really, unless I win the lottery. Also on the 21st, The Commuter is out as well. Now Liam Neeson, yes, Non-Stop is exactly the same as Commuter. If you ask me, I just by the adverts, I'm making that assumption. My stepson has seen Commuter and he said it was good, but I mean, how many more films are you going to do exactly the same? So it will be available as a 4K, a steelbook, and normal Blu-ray. So we're waiting to see. I'm definitely not going to pick that up brand new, but we'll see how quickly it comes down. The next one is actually Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Now that's the one that had all the Oscar wins. Gonna look good. Probably wouldn't buy that new myself. That's not the kind of title I go for. I mean, we look at things like Gone Girl, and yeah, it's something I would watch at some point, but I know I'd pay it for it brand new. One film my entire family love are the Insidious films. And number 4, the Last Key is out on the 21st as well. That is available only as Blu-ray. There's no 4K release of that, so who knows why. But I might pick that up brand new. Don't know. Next, we have the re-release yet again of Raging Bull. That's coming as a Blu-ray and Steelbook. I've seen 2 different versions in CEX already, so why do we need another release? I'll never know, but you can't knock a classic film, really, can you? 28th, we finally have Early Man. Now, Sky have been shouting about this. They've had it playing on their premiere listings and rubbish because I don't know if they finance part of it or what. It's Aardman Animation, so that is good. It is worth having, but I'm not picking it up brand new. It will be available 4K, 3D, and normal Blu-ray, but I'm not stoking up the money for that brand new. That's something I'll get further down the line. Probably won't get that to near Christmas now, in my luck. Finally, Maze Runner: The Death Cure is out. I mean, talk about delayed. He got hit in the face with the car, didn't he? The main star. So filming was delayed for like a year. It does look good via the adverts, so I never got to see it in the cinema, but I will be picking that up at some point. I do have the other two, and they are brilliant. One that a lot of people are not too sure about, but I really want to see is Matt Damon in Downsizing. That's out on the 28th as well. They haven't really made that much of a fanfare about it. There's only a Blu-ray. I haven't seen anything about steelbooks or anything like that. So I personally will be getting that, but we'll just have to wait and see, you know, what if they bring out any more versions, really. And the last one to bring up to 15 is Winter Star. Now, I want to see it because it's got Helen Mirren in it, and she is cool. You know I like her. But it tanked at the cinema. I mean, I think it looks like Crimson Peak. So, and I enjoyed Crimson Peak. That to me was a bloody good film. So, might be another one of those where I won't pick it up brand new, but we'll see what happens, really. So that is my top 10 stroke 15 for today. Few pickups to show you, and that'll be a nice short video for you today, so I won't bore you too much. As I said in yesterday's pickup video, I thought Series 4 of American Dad had turned up, but it arrived in the post today, so God knows why I thought it was there yesterday. I'm just like, you know, losing me marbles. So, but it's a thicker case than every other one, which is really annoying. Don't know why. Classic British film here, Kaz, that arrived. Letters from Iwo Jima, and obviously the companion film to that, Flags of Our Fathers. I've been meaning to get those for such a long time. Now, Monsterpalooza is going on in America right now. You'll see videos all over YouTube about it. And Danny Trejo was saying hello to Wet Movie One and Cool Duda. I mean, I'd love to meet those two guys. They're cool. I've been watching them for years. But so I'm trying to get as many Danny Trejos as I can. So I picked up Bullet. Haven't seen it yet, but you know I will do. When I looked up this, I could not believe I didn't even know it yet. But Adventureland, I've got all the associated films with this, you know, all the other ones, but I didn't. I don't know why. I just don't know why I didn't pick it up. I do have Oz the Great and Powerful in 3D, but you know what I'm like. I like to have it, you know, the whole way along. So I've got that cheap as chips. It's just the original. Okay. And then the last couple, yes, I've gone for another nature one. This one is the Galapagos. My daughter just put her hand around the side of my door and gave me the middle finger, so she's going to get a slap in a minute. Yes, the whole world now knows you did that. And lastly, I picked up my sister's keeper. And now Cameron Diaz has said she's retired from films. I'm going to try and make sure I pick up every film she's in. Because, you know, if you think it's going to be like end of an era, why not? But compiling the list, I think, would be fun. I'll have to go on Wikipedia, won't I, really? Not a short one for today. It's only 8 minutes long, but that's me pickups. Next time I'm popping out probably Thursday, so I'm not guaranteeing that I'll pick anything up, but we'll see. There is still a few bits left to come in the post, but we're talking 3 or 4 maybe, so not the best. This weekend, don't know if I'm going to go out. You know, anytime I can pass by a charity shop, I'm going to look. Probably be at least a couple of weeks before I get back to Eastleigh Market to see if that goes there, see if there's any more pickups. But I'm going to try and rearrange this area a bit so I can have a bit more of an area for my nostalgia. I'm going to use one whole bay just for nostalgia DVD. So that means I need to find space for 100 Blu-rays in the rest of my shelving. So that probably means I'm going to come about a third of the way up this shelving unit now. Later on down the line, I will pick up a couple more shelves to go in the corner, and I'll get rid of the wardrobe part that's there. So still give me room for at least another 1,000 Blu-rays just by 2 extra shelves. So, you know, I have done the measuring. Hope it works. But brilliant as always to talk to you guys. I love all the comments I'm getting. I'm now up to 123 subscribers, so that alone gobsmacks me. I love it. As we one thing, where is it? I've actually had some people enter now, so I'm happy with that. But reminder, for this Friday, 9 o'clock, Rio's one of the competition prizes, and never get the angle right on that one. Zombieland, still factory sealed, as you can see. That's the competition prize. Okay, so I'll keep them nice and safe, and you know I'll get them out to you guys. One last thing, if anybody sees on any of my videos any films they might want from me, and they're willing to do a swap, there's never a harm in asking me. Just talk to me on Messenger. I have done a couple of swaps with people because, like, you know, for, yeah, I don't mind getting rid of that for that. If there's anything you think, oh, you know, would he trade that? Ask me. There's no problem. You know, I don't. You won't offend me if you say no to me, and I hope I won't offend you if I said no to you. But there's no harm in asking. You know, if you've got something that needs to complete your collection, and I've got it, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to be that worried about giving it up because it helps you guys as well. So let me know if there's any messengers out there who want to do some swapsies. All right. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening.